Okay, right. So take one more example on this. Write a query to display employees. Okay, to display employees who are working who are working in Mumbai branch but not in HYD Hyderabad branch. So now here I want to know it, or I want to fetch my data who are working under which location? Mumbai location people only I want it, but not Hyderabad. How to write now? Minus operator. Okay, na? So minus operator I want to use, but before I want to use minus operator, these are the two tables now. Hyderabad and Mumbai. Can you tell me now? So who was working in Mumbai? Ward and Smith is not working.
That's right.
Ward and Miller. Because I wanted what now who was working in Mumbai, but not in Hyderabad. So Smith is also there, but Smith is working in Hyderabad also. So that's why I don't wanted that person data. So who was not like Word and Miller. So there are two people are there who are working only in Mumbai location, not any other locations. Okay. Then which operator suitable for this? It was suitable for minus operator. So minus operator, but which table I want to keep left and right? Mumbai in right side, left side. Hyderabad, right side. Why, sir? Because minus operator will be returning uncommon values from left side, should not be there in the right side. Select employee names from EMP underscore Mumbai, and which one here? Minus select e name from EMP underscore okay HYD. So now we can see your output. Who came here? Miller and Ward. So these are the two people working in Mumbai location, but not in Hyderabad. So now take this. Okay. Next example. Write a query to display all employees who are working in Nourish IT organization. Otherwise, simply we can say who are working in the organization. Who are working in the organization. So who are working in the organization? It means this organization is having how many branches? 2 branches. So that means what I want to do? Do you want to show 2 branches employees details or only 1 branch? 2 branches I have to show. Yes or no? Because in the organization, how many total strength of this organization? So it means how to consider here, this organization is having how many number of branches, and in each branch how many employees are working. The total counting of employees is called as a my strength. Yes or no? So now, for example, SBI organization is there. SBI organization is having number of branches. If I want to ask you what is the total strength of SBI organization means, there are lakhs of people are working. Yes or no? So all branches employees to be combined together and saying total strength of the organization. Same as here also. So two branches are there, three employees, three employees. So now we need to combine these two tables data as a single table and show as a total strength. But as of now, branches wise, I have a two tables now. But now I want to show these two tables data I need to combine together and show as a one set of values. So in this case, set operators are very helping us. And let me see the two tables data, how we are combining together here. Okay, so now in place of intersect, which operator is suitable for here? Union. So now I'm using here union all. Okay. Now if I execute, let me see the two tables data will combined or not? Combined? Yes. Smith, Adams, Jones against Smith, Ward, Miller. So the two people informations are we combined here. Yes or no? But in this combination, do have any duplicate row? Yes. So I have here 1021 Smith 85,000 will be repeated here. This is duplicate, but this is not a duplicate. Yes or no? Maybe IDs are matching, but remaining things are not matching. So now I want to avoid my duplicates. Whenever you want to avoid duplicates, what do you want to use? Union. Okay. So now if see union is avoid your Smith, Adams, Jones, Ward, and Miller. And Smith is repeated how many times? Only one time. So union all means including duplicates, whatever it was there, either duplicates or what it is, none of the matter, but all together combining here. But in that, okay, in that result, suppose you need to eliminate duplicates. I don't want to show duplicates. I want to eliminate my duplicate here. Then you can use what now? Union all. Okay, now. So this is difference of union and union all. So, but first my priority is a union all. First priority. And second one, if you need to eliminate duplicates, then only you can use a union. Otherwise, don't use a union. Understand? Na? For eliminating purpose only you can use. Otherwise, don't use. So with the duplicate rows, without the duplicate rows. Okay. But when we want to use set operators in between multiple select queries or statements, okay, there is some basic rules we need to follow. What kind of rules we need to follow here when we want to work with the set operators? Okay, let me see. Suppose these are two tables information and the structure. Okay, three columns, and order of the columns, data types, everything will be same. So now what I'm going to do, if I want to use my, okay, set operators for any operator you can use, see, suppose here I'm calling select a star from EMP. Here star means what now? All columns. All columns, how many columns are there in this Hyderabad? Only three columns. So three columns it will be taking. Intersect select. Now here what I want to do, in place of star, suppose if I'm passing here EID, comma, ename. And here I'm going to select how many columns? Two columns. So that means from my Hyderabad table, I selected three columns. From my Mumbai table, I selected two columns. So now tell me, number of columns are matching in both queries? No, number of columns are not matching. So whenever it was not match here, then it was execute showing error. And error also very clear. So what it was say, query block as incorrect number of results columns. So whatever the columns you have here, so these columns are not in a match. So 3 and your 2. So that means when we want to use set operators in both queries, whatever the query statement you return, and through that query, how many columns you selected, the number of columns of first query, number of columns of second query must be same. Then only set operators will perform your operation. Otherwise will not. So then what we want to do now, in place of student, okay, star, I'm giving what now? EID and ename. And now tell me, now here how many columns are you selected? Here how many columns? Two columns. So number of columns are matching. Yes, then it will be show your output. Okay, now why it was showing one? Because of reason intersect. Now suppose, okay sir, that's fine. There I was taken EID ename. Come out and here to check it out. What I'm going to do? Okay, what I'm going to do? Ename EID. Now you can see in my first query order EID ename. Second query order name and ID. So that means here EID data type is what now? Number. Ename data type is what now? Varchar2. Here Varchar2 and after that number. But here first column data types you can see matching or not matching? Not matching. Here my first column is number. Here my first column is Varchar2. So the two different data types columns cannot be merged, cannot be joined. It's impossible. Whenever you want to merge these two columns, definitely their data types also match. If it is not matching, cannot be merged here. Okay. Now let me go and check it out. I'm going to execute this and see what it was say. Expression must have same data type as the corresponding expression. Your expression means a column. So your expression data type must have a same data type of the corresponding expression. But the corresponding expression is having different data type. So you cannot go to pass. So these 2 points will be remember guys here when you want to using set operators. So what you want to check here first, number of columns, check it either same or different. Different means not allowed, same is allowed. Next, those columns data types also matching or not, check. If it is not matching, again problem. Understand now? So now below you can take some basic rules now. Basic rules of set operators. What is my basic rule? First rule, number of columns, okay, should be same in both select statements. in both selector statements. Second point is order of the columns and data types of columns. Data types of columns must be match in both the selector statements. In both selector statements. Okay, now? So these are the 2 points to be remember about your set operators. Okay, now? Right. These are set operators, guys. And the next one, write down special operators. So these all basic fundamentals. Keep it okay. So should have a good idea on basics, because in next level when we are entering into main concepts, this all we are using. Okay, now special operators. In special operators, my first operator is called as a in. Basically, in operator, where you want to use and when you want to use means whenever you want to comparing some group of values or list of values at a time. A bulk of values I need to compare. Okay, with single conditional basis. With one condition basis, whenever you want to comparing your group of elements or values, there you want to require what now? In. Okay, now with how many conditions? Only one conditional basis. In that situation, in operator will be very good performance will give it us. Okay, right. So now practical I'm showing now. Write down first. Comparing a group of values within a single condition or with a single condition. Okay, right. Now take the syntax of this. So what is my syntax for here? So where class and should give it in operator of here I want to where okay column name, then after in of what I want to pass list of values. Okay. So now we can see where class column name in a list of values. This is your syntax. Okay. Now what is my query on this? Now write down. Write a query to display employees. Okay. Whose employee number or numbers are 7369, comma 7566, comma 7788, comma 7900. Okay, right. Here, whose employee number or employee ID number is these are. So now we want to get those people data. This is called as a group of values. Okay, now at a time I'm comparing how many values? 4 values. But the same example, even though I can implement by using of a R operator. Can I do this? R. Yesterday we discussed R operator means using on same row na different rows. Different rows. For example, you can see. So I wanted some people from my table, select star from EMP. Who I wanted here? I wanted whose number is 7369, 7566, 7788, 7900. How many people I wanted here? 4 people. And 4 people are having here same row, different rows. Different rows. The different rows of data when you want it. End operator, R operator, R operator. Different rows I'm saying. If your data was having in the same row, then use a end. But here my data is having not in the same row. My data is having into different rows. Okay. But here the problem is what now? Carefully observe. Suppose are you writing? Select a star from EMP. Now conditions I need to write. What is the condition? EMP number is equals to 7369. R. EMP number is equals to 7566. R. EMP number is equals to 7788. R. EMP number is equals to 7900. Now tell me. Actually, logical operators we are using for what purpose? What is the purpose of logical operators? Come on, check it out your notes, check it out. Logical operators using for to check more than one condition. So here, can you tell me how many conditions I was given here? 4 conditions. This is first condition, second, third, and fourth. So 4 conditions are we used. But each condition, how it was working, carefully observe. And if I'm going to execute this, I got my output 7369, 7566, 7788, 7900. So output is come out. There's nothing problem. But how internally this queries work? How much time it will take to produce this result by your Oracle? Okay, now? So here 4 conditions. Every condition will working with the individual. So now where EMP number is equals to 7369. Checking now. 7369 matching up. My first condition matching up. Yes. So this row will be pick. Next row checking 7499 is equals to 7369 matching up. No. Next 7521 is equals to 7369 matching up. No. Next 7566 is equals to 7369 matching up. No. Like so each and every value want to check. So that means what you understand, my first condition data is going to be comparing or checking with the how many values? 14. Yes or no? So first conditional value is going to be checking with the 14 rows. So now it's completed, and finally one data you will be find out and retrieval. Same as the remaining conditions also. That means total 4 conditions will checking 14 rows. Yes or no? Total how much? 56 seconds of time was taken by Oracle server. Each row comparison, if you treat 1 second of time was taken Oracle, then total 4 conditions, each conditional value will comparing with the 14 values. So that's a 4 into 14, total 56 seconds of time was taken to produce this result. Okay, now, but same thing In place of this, I'm using in operator. Select a star from, carefully observe, don't confuse, where EMP number in of 7369 7566 7788 7900. Now tell me in this example, under my where class condition, how many conditions are written here? Four conditions are. Huh? One condition with how many values? Where is your four conditions here? Only in single condition, I kept four values. Okay, na? Now, how this in operator internally comparing here? Now, this is called as a list. In my in list, I have four numbers. With this one list, how many people comparing? 14 people comparing. For example, here 14 students. This is passing result. Now, first student is come to list. My number is there in this list or not? First student is what? Hall ticket number 7369. So he will pass. Concept understanding now? What I am telling? Suppose in your college, semester exams are over. Your college management people in a 2-1 semester, 3-1 semester, 4-1 semester, whatever, particular semester, result was kept into notice board. There is some list, passing candidate list only kept in notice board. Okay, now what you want to do? You have a 60 students in CSC branch or something. So these 60 students will go to that list, checking my number is there or not there. Checking or not there. Your number is there, means you are qualified. Your number is not there, means you are failed. Now concept clear? So here also one list. In the list, our required people employee numbers I kept. Now I'm sending this request to my Oracle server. Oracle server, what it will do, with the help of this list, it will be pick your candidate. So 7369 is there here. 7369 first candidate all ticket number. This all ticket number is there in my list. There are, so condition true. So that means that candidate can be qualifier. Yes, qualified. Next candidate checking 7499. Second candidate with what? Same list. Is there a? No, is not there. Not there means this candidate qualified a failure. Fail. Next 7521. Checking with this list. In this list, number is there? No, he is also fail. 7566. This number is available. He qualified. Yes or no? Next 7698. Is there here? No. Next 7788. Is there here? Yes, he is qualified. Next 7844. Is there here? No. Next 7900. Is there here? Yes, he is also qualified. Next 7902. No. 7934. No. So that means how many people qualified? Only 4 people. They have qualified and their qualified people list was there. So now here with one conditional list values, are you comparing with how many people? 14. Understand now? Nowadays, I think nowadays what happened in your coming to 10th class or +1, +2 results are come. We are going to checking through online. Yes or no? Online, what we do? You will be enter your number. It will showing your pass or fail. This is now our generation. But in old days, there is no internet, there is no online. There is everything is a manual. At the time, early days, 1990s up to 2000, 2001 or something, if any student is qualified or not, if 10th class board examination result is announced, so how they can see means they're seeing in the newspapers. Anybody got it? So in newspapers, because at the time there is no internet. At the time there is no like I want to enter hall ticket number and come out my entire biography. So at the time that is not everything. They will go to see the newspapers. So at the time in villages, people very exciting. So 10th class board examination result is come now. These students are waiting for that. When the newspaper will come, they're going to waiting entrance of village, because newspaper will come now. All students are going to waiting on the road. So when newspaper is come, then all are going to be checking my number is there or not there. Okay, na? That is old days. But nowadays everything is online. So here, one newspaper, how many people checking? Now 1 into 14 is equals to how many seconds of time? 14 seconds. But our operator was taken 56 seconds. Now tell me, which query performance is faster? In or in? So that means performance wise, in operator will be high. R operator will low performed query. So it will take much time to produce the data, but same result, in operator is also producing same result within 14 seconds. But R operator is written same output with 56 seconds. So which is better? That's why whenever you want to comparing some group of values, you must be use what now? In is a better choice for us. And my query execution speed, the query performance we called, that is also good here. Okay, within less period of time, your data we will be fetching. Okay, now so this is advantage of in. That's why the people saying it is one of the special operator the people was introduced here. Got it my point? So now, so this is use of this, and the two things you can take, either you can go for R operator, you can use, okay, otherwise you can use a in operator, but priority should be give first in only, performance wise high performed. Okay, so now your comments also I'm giving now. This is what we called a low performance. It was low performance. It is a high performance. Okay, na? Now below right now. Okay, right. This is positive sign because in means in the list which values we mention, only those rows only pick from your table. That's called in the list values only come. What is my next question? Okay, now take siding. Write a query to display employees whose employee number is not 7369 7566 7788 7900. Okay, yeah, quite opposite. Negative operation. Whose number is not these. Okay, now, now what I want to use? Not in. So same thing I have to give and to use here not in. So that means not in means what it mean? Except these values, not in the list values. Remaining values will come to us. Which values is come? Which is not in the list. Understanding now? Which is not in the list. So who are not in the list, those candidates I want it. Who are having in the list, that is called in operator. Who are not having in the list, those people I want it. Okay. That means total 14 employees. Out of 14 employees, I have a 4 employees list I'm written now. Okay. I'm using here not in. Now what happened? How many people come? 10 people come to us. The 10 people will come to us and see their employee numbers are in the list, are in the list, not in the list, not in the list. Okay. So except list values, remaining values are written by not in operator. Okay. In operator, what it will do? In the list values written, not in the list values written. Okay, now quite opposite. Right down below. Okay, write this. And write next operator between. Okay, right. Between operator where you want to use in databases. Okay, means whenever you need to comparing some particular range, so and so value to so and so value. In this particular range, I need to compare my data. Okay, now, for example, in my company, there are 100 employees are working. Out of 100 employees, how many employees are joined in 1st January 2021 to 31st December 2021. So January 1st, 21 to so how many people are joined? So that I want it in between the range value, how many employees are working, joining. So in that cases, or which employee salaries are so and so range to so and so range. This particular range people I want it. Same kind of between operator can you see in your Amazon, Flipkarts. You can see when you're searching your products, there is a price list is there. Anybody identified price list? 0 to 10,000. If you selected 0 to 10,000, what it was happened, whatever the products will be displayed, those products are in between range is what now? 0 to 10,000 rupees. Next, if you select your range of 10,000 to 25,000. So 10,000 to 25,000 in between range, which kind of products are coming to us? So prices, the based on price range, the related products are displaying. Anybody identify? That is called between. Nowadays, we are going to be banking sectors. You're asking, madam, I wanted 6 months my bank statement, March to September something. Then they will also using what now? Internal queries, what now? Between operator. Between March to September. Then it will become to you your statement. Okay, na? So like this, whenever you want to working on particular range value, so there you should be use what now? Between operators. Okay, na? Write down below. So comparing so comparing a particular range value, comparing a particular range value. Okay, and now syntax also carefully observe. So where column name, okay, between, and I want to use what now? Low value and high value. Between low value and high value. Okay. So now we can come. And when we use between operator in your conditions, you need to remember some basic rules. What are the basic rules I need to follow when we are using between operator? Okay, now, for example, I'm asking one thing, guys. Now you can see my first question is, suppose I'm giving 100 to 200, I'm giving the between operator, I'm applying on this. If I'm using between operator on 100 to 200, out of this 4, what is my answer? Between, I'm asking. Between 100 to 200. 101, 199. How many people raise your hand? Okay. Remaining people, what is your choice? Second, raise your hand. Okay. Remaining people. Third, no one. Okay. Fourth, no one. So here, why I'm asking this question, so many people, when they don't know as a learner, between means they're expecting this one. And this is absolutely wrong. Okay. So your answer is what now? Second one. Between operator is not like that in between. including of your source value and also destination value, both are comparing, including that. Okay, na? So that is what the between operator first rule. Second rule. What is the answer? Second one, fourth one, or first one, or third one? Fourth one, because sir, you reverse, na? We are also reverse. Which one? Second one. Second or fourth? So दो option देना पड़ेगा. Between operator, what I said, a particular range. So tell me range, how you consider range? Low to high or high to low? Low to high, na? Then what is the answer? Second, for example, one person, you will go to banking sector, there one clerk was there here. You can ask, sir, what is your ambition? Okay, what is your dream or ambition? If you ask them, as a clerk, what he was say, my dream was, if any one day I want to become a manager for this bank. His dream is good, na? Same question you can ask to manager, bank manager. He will say, if any one day I want to become a clerk in this bank. Not possible. Manager saying that I want to become a clerk. Possible? Not possible. Why, sir? Why means what? Anybody in their life, they are expecting low to high position. Already you have a high position. Everyone, anyone expected to go low position? So no one expect, even though, okay, poor person can expect it like this, I want to go high range. But a high range persons, Anil Ambani thinking that, or else Mukesh Ambani thinking that in any one day I want to go zero balance. Anyone thinking like that? No, maximum we are trying to get high level positions. We are trying to that. But no one can trying to go to zero balance. Yes or no? So here, it is, that's why that means nobody can observing its syntaxes. Syntaxes are you are not observing, I think so. Here I just given clear low to high, but here high to low. So that means what is the answer? No answer in this. Yes or no? Because between operator don't apply from high value to low value. Don't apply. Understand, na? It always to be low to high. This is second rule. Don't apply like this. Now, in between operator. Okay, here I'm using which one? And but somebody is thinking, sir, can I use R? Impossible. Can I use to? Impossible. You can use only and. So without and, there is no other operator cannot work with between. Okay, now. So these are the basic rules you just remember now. First point, I know. What is my first one? It returns all values, including source and destination. Source and destination values from from the given range. Second point, between operator is always apply on low value to high value only. Third point, it can implement with end operator only. So these are called a pair operators also we can call. Clear? Now come out and see your examples now. Write a query to display employees who are joined in 1981. Who are joined in 1981. Now I wanted people, okay, who was joined in 1980 out of 14 employees. So higher dates are there here. In this higher date, different people are there. 1980s people are there, 81, 82, 83. But you wanted who? 81 people. Now, how we can prepare our condition? Between operator, low value. Low value means 1st January 1981 and high value 31st December 1981. Understanding now how to preparing your condition? So now I want to write. How to write? Select star from EMP where which column? Higher date, which operator? Between what is your low value? 1st Jan, okay, 1981 and what next? 31st December 1981. Okay, now how many people are there like this here? Total 10 employees, and these 10 people are having or joined in 1981. Okay, now write down below. Okay. But sir, whatever the condition we written here, the same condition, is it possible to write like this? The between operator. Okay. Now I'm going to writing like this, where higher date is greater than or equals to 01-9-81 end operator. Okay. So higher date is less than or equals to 31st December 1981. Can I write like? Between operator, can I write like this? So yes, we can do. And here what happened? More than or equals to 1. less than or equals to 31. So that means what it was come 1, 2, 3, 4, 30, 31 also come. So that means between operator internally how it was working, sir, means that between operator is nothing but it's a combination of greater than or equals to and less than or equals to. So this is the meaning of a between operator. But so many people thinking what now between operator means, they are thinking like this. That's why you are expecting what you are expected 101 to 199 you are expected. But this is wrong. Between operator not greater than less than. Between operator greater than or equals to and less than or equals to. That's why including source value and also destination values also calculated. That is the reason actually. Okay, na? Why between operator included source and destination. Understand, na? Below write down this one also. Or R. Okay, right. The quite opposite of this, who are not joined in 1981. Can you write now? Which operator I want to use? Between, and now you want to use not between. Write down below. See here the between operator before, just to use what now? Not. And to execute. So what happened? Who was not in 1981 means 80s, 82 and 83 is come. Okay, write down below. Okay, so this is between and not between. And now in special category of operators, or two more left now. Yes or no? Is null and like. So is null is very important. And in the previously, I said to you, why equals to null is not working. Why we are using is keyword. So previously, just in examples, I show it, but I didn't explain to you. Okay. Now in this part, the complete explanation I will give to you. Okay. Right. But these two operators important for you, so that we will discuss on tomorrow. Okay. No? And today, where we started today, union. No? What is the day today? 0703 and 2000. Okay, right. So, so 1 second, I will upload this. Holy today or tomorrow, yeah? Holy. Tomorrow. చెప్తాను. Okay, right. Tomorrow, one more small information. Tomorrow, only one day, your class will third floor. One day they wanted some something video session is there in this, that video. So as tomorrow they have some work here. So tomorrow only one day. Again, we will come back to this room. Okay, na? Okay. Right, guys. Third floor, room number 101. 301. Okay, na? Room number 301. Okay, na? Right. Only one day. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye. Sleep first.